picking up where we left off, I started adding the hardware that is going to be operating the jaw. I set this post with an eye in it to mimic the pull of the muscles on the jaw. I set it at an angle facing backwards like a barb, one, to keep it secure inside the jaw. There's a lot more foam behind where I've placed this than there would be up front. And second, to put the eye in what would still be a straight line with the front of the jaw, where I would ideally have placed the eye in order to operate the jaw. And some bicycle brake line did the trick at pulling the jaw, and the elastic on the sides of the jaw helped it close. To fill in the body, I used this pillow-type packing material and batting from quilting materials to puff up the chest, make it stand out a little bit, and to smooth out the surface. Before I apply the fur, I wanted to paint the claws, so I grabbed some black acrylic paint from the store, just painted them up so that they would look just about right. They didn't have to be perfect, they just have to not be bright white. I selected two tones of fur. One is the base fur, that's the one on top, and the second one is going to be sort of like the mane or the chest of the bear. But before putting the fur on the head, I had to paint in the eyes. I wanted them to be a nice brown. They turned out to be a lot more red, which worked perfectly for the bear's character. The eyeballs themselves were 20mm round wooden beads. Next was to lay out some doeskin, which is a type of fabric that looks like buckskin, to line the nose, the snout of the bear, onto which I could then attach further hairy fur that I'm going to be shaving down with, well, honestly, my hair clippers. It was quite a bit of fiddly work to get it around the nose and to meet up in the front. Fortunately, any seams that might exist are going to be painted over and hidden. So I referenced a number of grizzly and Kodiak bear images to get the coloration right and the placement of the fur right. I did a test fit, and it worked out all right. Then a little bit of hot glue to attach it to the jaw on both sides, and wrap around the front so that it looks like a complete piece. Then I began cutting out and trimming pieces of fur to attach to the front of the face, tightened up against the eyes so that it would give that beady-eyed look that most bears have. Then I stretched open the lower jaw and attached it at the base around the chin. Elvira looks relaxed, but she was not sure what to make of this thing, even with all the folds around the jaw where the fabric doesn't stretch like real skin would. All the rest was literally layering on more fabric, leaving room for the mechanics, so that the bear would just fill out as I worked along. And here's what the bear looked like after I had assembled it and put it into the tiring house. And here's what happened when one of the actors got too close to it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Also subscribe to see future videos, and click below to see my previous videos in this series. Thank you for watching.